And I want to thank Chairman Issa for including me on this panel and for calling this extraordinarily important hearing. Mr. Chairman, a little over a decade ago, I authored the Trafficking Victims Protection Act of 2000, the landmark law that created America's comprehensive policy to combat modern-day slavery. Among its many mutually enforcing provisions designed to prevent trafficking, protect victims, and prosecute those who reduce people to commodities for sale, the 3 Ps, my legislation established the Health and Human Services Grants Program under review today. If it could only be described as an unconscionable abuse of power, the Obama administration has engaged in what amounts to bid rigging, denying taxpayer funds to a demonstrably superior organization, the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops, with an exemplary 10-year track record of performance that scored significantly higher in independent HHS reviews than 2 of the 3 NGOs that got the grant. And yet the Catholic organization was discriminated against solely because it fundamentally respects the innate value and dignity and preciousness of an unborn child and refuses to be complicit in procuring his or her violent death by abortion. If you are a Catholic or other faith-based NGO or a secular organization of conscience, there is now clear proof that your grant application will not be considered, and Darrell, I said, the Chairman got to this in his question, under a fair, impartial, and totally transparent process by the Obama administration. The Obama administration's bias against Catholics is an affront to religious freedom and a threat to all people. Let's not forget that the independent HHS reviewers found that the USCCB, the Catholic Bishops' proposal, to be, and their group, one of the most experienced experts on human trafficking, a comprehensive system in place that has assisted thousands of victims, demonstrated strong partnerships by engaging with both faith-based and non-faith-based organizations. Even though HHS reviewers gave the USCCB a score of 89 compared to 74 for Tapestry and 69 for the U.S. Committee on Refugees and Immigrants, USCRI, the latter 2 got the contracts. Although HHS has thus far prevailed in all of the relevant documents, we do know that the USCRI's proposal lacked detail on key program areas. Here's what the reviewers said. The overall level of detail in the proposal is insufficient to ensure that the project will be established and run in an effective level, and that the management plan is credible and comprehensive. There is a complete lack of information on specific activities, and a timeline is vague, inhibiting evaluation of their reasonableness. That's not me talking. That's the reviewers. The bottom line is this: pro-abortion favoritism embedded in this egregiously flawed process does a grave disservice to the victims of trafficking. Victims deserve better.